Hi, it's Ben.
And Aaron.
And we are from Billy Talent. And we are here at Download 2012. And you are watching the Kerrang podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Kerrang podcast, day one at Download 2012. Here I'm with Ben and Aaron from Billy Talent.
Hello.
You've just got off stage, the main stage today. The weather is truly awful, but you battled through. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, yeah, it's a bit shitty out to say the least, but you know what? We don't complain because the people on the other side of the fence are they're having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Rain or shine, you put on the best show you can and try to have as much fun as possible. You know.
Was any mud thrown on stage like kind of Woodstock?
No, that would have been great.
I thought about it. Usually it happens, I've done it before, where you invite the crowd to do it, but the people and the bands after you don't really like that.
Yeah.
Throw mud at us.
Yeah.
It would have been crazy.
And all the crew guys are like, fuck you. So, yeah.
So, I mean, how's the last few days been? Because I saw you briefly at the Kerrang Awards last night.
They've been good. It's been a lot of flying and traveling and going from country to country. But like Ben said, we're having a good time. It's just traveling on planes and trains and automobiles every day is a bit taxing.
Have you been selling shower curtain rings to pay for the petrol?
That's a good idea.
Very tenuous, sorry.
That's a good idea, yeah. No, it's been great. Yeah, we played in Amsterdam, and then we were fortunate enough to go to the Kerrang Awards last night, so we got there just in the nick of time, which was perfect, and we presented an award, which was cool, and always a good time at the Kerrang Awards, and got to see a lot of familiar faces and meet some new faces. So, yeah, it was cool.
Which bands were you hanging out with?
Well, we actually met, there's a guy named Todd Kearns, who's an amazing singer who used to sing in a Canadian band called Age of Electric, and now he's playing bass for Slash's band. Oh, right. So, yeah, so I got to see him, and Cancer Bats, and I saw my friend Kelly, and who I haven't seen in a while, and yeah, so it was cool.
Excellent. So you've been working hard on a new album. Well, it's the fourth album. I'm assuming you're carrying on the tradition of naming the albums, the number of album it is.
We're not.
Curveball.
We're throwing a curveball, Simon.
What's the album
Keeping
called?
it interesting.
Yeah.
We're actually not sure. We've been having the best part about being in Billy Talent is that we talk about things. It's actually this great thing where we'll bring up a pertinent topic that we need to discuss and address, and we'll bring it up and we'll talk about it for 30 seconds, and then we'll all just walk away with no resolve. So we actually do not have a band or a title for the record yet.
We totally have a title for the record, and I know exactly what it's going to be, but we just can't say anything because it might not be true. But I'm like 99%.
You think it's not? I don't know.
Yes.
All right. I don't know if it's going to be known.
Curveball.
Don't cough on me, you fucker.
I like curveball.
Yeah. Another
Curveball.
curveball.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep throwing curveballs.
Cool.
Yeah.
So is Viking Death March quite representative of how the rest of the album sounds, though? Is that another curveball?
That's another curveball.
Yes and no.
I think the quality of song, yes, is indicative of the entire record. But in a Billy Talent type way, which sounds super weird to even say that, but we have lots of different sounding songs. But I think as a record, it works all together. We experimented with some different sounds and some different textures and a couple different directions. It reminds me a lot of the second record, in the sense that there was some heavier songs and some more melodic songs, but the whole thing was kind of worked in a weird way. So very similar to that.
When can we expect the new album?
September 11th.
No, it's true.
Well, I think it's different in every country, but yeah. It'll be sometime in September. Early
First week of September.
Yeah.
What about us Brits? Because it'll be...
That'll be 2015, you'll get it. Yeah. We'll tie it to a pigeon and send it over the pond.
Sounds good. Be quicker than the
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of stuff are you singing about on the album? Like, what's been inspiring this time?
Well, songs like Viking were about, more or less about self-empowerment and standing together and witnessing all the things that have happened over the last 2 years with all the people that united and brought down massive regimes by speaking their minds and standing true to. And we had the Occupy movement in Toronto. We also had the G20 summit happen in Toronto, where we're from, and got to see our beautiful, amazing, liberal-minded city turn into a complete and utter militant state. Saw a lot of bad things go down, but then also saw the beauty of it as well. So That song, yeah, is about believing in yourself and finding like-minded individuals, and believing that if you want something, you can get it if you try hard enough. You know? There's also songs on the record. I don't know. About one song, "Crooked Minds," is about. Again, our city has turned into this amazing condo nation that's erupted in the last like 5 years, and now it's just insane how much we're building. And I always worry about how do we afford this? How do we perpetuate this? How is there enough water and electricity for everybody when we're supposedly in an economic and environmental crisis, and we just keep going and going and going and have no regard for the potential outcome, you know? So yeah, things like that. And some love songs.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite love song ever?
My favorite love song ever? It's a hard one. Many of Horror by Biffy Clyro.
There you go.
It's a fucking beautiful,
Classic.
beautiful.
Will you be here tomorrow to see them on the main stage?
No.
We leave in 1 hour.
I've never, yeah.
Well, better scrap the 30 questions.
No, that's fine. Take your time.
So, yeah, I mean, when do you plan to come back to the UK for a proper tour?
As of right now, we're looking at November. We're going to do a full, proper UK run, and which we're really excited about. Right now, we're kind of working on logistics and bands, and but that seems to be the time that we're going to come back, which we're super excited because we haven't done it in a couple of years, and we want to come back and tour the entire country. Yeah.
Are there any particular bands you want to take out with you?
There's a whole bunch of bands. I mean, at
Tons.
this point, yeah, it's a matter of just working on people's schedules and seeing who's available and what's what. And we're kind of, at a point in our lives as individuals where even if musically it doesn't make as much sense, we just like a good vibe and like quality of individual and quality of bands as well, So we kind of adhere to the old Lollapalooza philosophy in Canada or in North America, where you can glue a whole bunch of bands together and make a really special night, not just like you don't have like 4 heavy bands. It's like, well, you can have other bands that represent different things of the spectrum and make one nice night.
What if we started the show with a dog show?
The Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys brought out an old gentleman that had about 6 or 7 dogs that did tricks on stage for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and the second band was mad because there'd be feces and pee all
Here's
over
Tribe
everything.
Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. We had the fortunate opportunity of having breakfast with Ad Rock a couple years ago in New York, and we were just talking about weird stuff. And he said we had a dog show open for us. We're like, that's amazing.
We're like, whose
we
idea?
should get like a Cirque du Soleil opening.
Whose idea was that? He's like,
Hey?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Or just magic tricks. I love magic.
I can put body glitter on.
Yeah?
can you blow flames?
Can you blow flames?
Can you learn how to blow
I
flames?
can't tell you where I can blow a flame from, but it will be spectacular.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well played.
Right. Finally, during today's set, you helped out a fellow Canadian band, Cancer Bats, who couldn't play today due to the weather,
Yeah.
and are now playing sort of later at the
Yeah.
Red Bull stage. What was it like having them play Hail Destroy right in the
It
middle
was
of your set?
Yeah, it was great. I actually made us sound like we were like singing lullabies afterwards because they're so goddamn heavy and rock. But no, it was cool. Yeah, we kind of got here and we're super stoked to see them. We kind of revolved our day and we're getting here early to see them. And then due to weather and inclement things that you can't control, they weren't able to play. So we thought, come on out.
Come and play a song.
Come play a song.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people want to see them, and that's kind of the vibe, right? You gotta take care of each other and have as much fun as you can.
Definitely. Was your kit in bits afterwards?
No, he treated it really nice and
Yeah.
gentle. He was very gentle. I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, the way you play is exactly opposite from the way I play. So I think he had a little bit of a hard time, but he killed it.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we're going to leave you to pack and make your next journey.
Dirty show.
The next
dirty shoes.
journey.
Yeah.
The next journey, yeah.
It'll take you at least 40 minutes to wade through the mud.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
we go to Heathrow. Yay! Heathrow
Heathrow.
sucks. I fucking hate Heathrow. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We'll let you go back to enjoy the delights of poutine and
Thanks, Simon.
Tim Hortons coffee
Yep.
and all the other things you guys.
know.
Yeah,
You've been. You've been.
Cool.
You've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you again in November.
Yep.
And best of luck with the new album.
Always a
when it comes
pleasure
out.
to see you, man.
You
Always
too,
a
man.
pleasure.
Hey, take care.